I'm Gary, otherwise known as Convo. I make music in my bedroom, and I found some success so far, but hopefully planning on doing more soon with it. I play guitar, a little bit of bass, and I've been playing piano probably the longest at probably like I would say at least 8 years or so. Otherwise, I feel like, yeah, that's it. And I've been singing since I was 4, so like 20 years now. The way that I would best describe my music, it's a little mix of Joji, Samsa, Bo Burnham in places where I can. I try to just essentially show who I am through my music by talking in a way. I'm incorporating rap and conversation, dialogue into my music in a way to try to like make you feel like you're with someone who gets you, basically. I feel like when it comes to most music, we're trying so hard to be perfect and trying so hard to like seem interesting that that it's difficult to come off as human sometimes. I only have one album out right now. It's Speak, and there are definitely some like songs in there that like, and I feel like this is probably the case for every artist, everyone who ever makes anything. I'll look at it and I'll like think, oh my God, I wish I could have done this one better. But of course, like, you know, grounds for the next thing to come. Making the first album was definitely a lot of excitement. I felt like I didn't really know where I was going with it. I just had like a lot of these songs that I was thinking, I really like the ways these are turning out. And I like kind of built them, and I built them all up like to a fair extent, but I had never released them, so I figured, okay, why not just make them all and then release them as an album, and like one big release. So, you know, I had some help from friends to try to market it, and, you know, got it out there. I think first and foremost, my biggest thing was just, do I feel like this is honest to myself? And that's why I put like the track Hello, which is in like the first one. And like once in a while I'll listen to it and I'll think like, oh my God, it's so cringy. But at the same time, I feel like it's a very honest interpretation of who I am and how I feel like a lot of other people are. It's just this, it's this awkward kind of like, it sounds like I recorded it in my bathroom, or like just like I recorded in my bedroom. And it just sounds like, I don't know, I just wanted it to sound like an iPhone recording that some kid did. And I just wanted it to be as honest as it could be. Like I try to make all my music, I guess.
I don't even know who I am when the day ends. I get mad and I go on the defense. I don't even know what's going on in my head. Fix it with a bullet, now I'm on the floor dead. Couldn't even understand, couldn't even reason why I can't even cope with the fact that I'm gonna die.
I think for me, when I make music, I kind of try to chase that high. There's this high you get when like you make something and you're like, okay, that sounds interesting. Then you put it all together and you listen to it on repeat in your like headphones. And then all of a sudden you kind of like get this epiphany of like, this is really good. You know what I mean? No.
Yeah, oh, yeah, oh,
I feel like there's definitely people who have like an actual proper like creative process, who like sit down, they start writing, and like, you know, they have like step by step. Or I feel like I should be more like that. I have a bad tendency of just I'll wander around the house and I'll just like hum something to myself, or I'll just like think of a line. Let's say like I guess recently I've been trying to write something for my girlfriend, and there's this line that like keeps coming back in my head where it's like, you make my heart safe. So I'll just hum random stuff and then I'll think of like, you make my heart safe, and I'll be like, okay, I can work with that. And then just kind of like I get like one theme, or I just get like this like line that like I'm in love with, and then I just kind of like start building everything around that. I have this bad habit right before like any like performance I do. Number one, my fucking bladder just like needs to be, you know, like I just get like, I need to go to the bathroom immediately. But other than that, I have this bad habit of just getting really nervous, walking around a bunch, and just trying to like, you know, that like rush of adrenaline you get. But it's kind of funny because like whenever I perform, I kind of just get that nervous energy and I just like go out into the crowd with it. I don't think there's ever going to be a time where I'm going to perform and I'm not going to be nervous. But I think like the interesting thing about it is that like I like just using that nervous energy to like kind of be real. I'll mess up lyrics. I'll talk with the audience mid-song. I think like there's my favorite part of like performing is just like interacting and like connecting with the audience.
Simple hobby. Had to study lo-fi artists.
You know, that's the whole point of music.
Taught me Jojo Tompa and Jobs Versace Yaki. Sorry, it's like that part's fast. It's been a while. Joji Tompa and New Jobbies, Atlas, Samsung, Versace. I could go on and on about people who finally got me. I just really wish that somebody believed in me when I was younger so I could be proud of myself musically. It's okay, cause that's all in the past. Now I've got people who do, and I just want them to laugh. Even though I'm pretty scared of all this new responsibility, I'm happy that you're listening, and honestly, that's all I need. So while you're here, I'll just try to be real. Man, I hate being serious, and that's just how I feel. Cause honestly, it's not important, I'm not cool, I'm a geek, but sometimes I fantasize about being Keanu Reeves, like... Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, 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 oh. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'll still sing. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I will not listen to anything you say. 'Cause I just wanna be myself without doubts or insecurities. And I know they're gonna knock me down, and I know they're gonna push me around, but I need to do this or I'm gonna die with a heart that always doubts. Oh, oh.
I got into music because I was lonely and I didn't have anyone to talk to. And so me making music, I feel like has a lot to do with just like me trying to talk to someone. It was just like my depression shaping in the form of art, and I think that's something I've always liked about it. So I feel like if, in the words of Charlie Kaufman, if I can make someone else feel a little bit less lonely, in the ways that my music has made me feel less lonely, if I've established some kind of like genuine connection there that someone else can feel, in the like nerve endings, then I think I'd be happy with that.